Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So on this video, we're going to talk about solution to present text layout in full slide images, PowerPoint tutorial. Now as you can see right here, I have a sample image, and most of us, if not everyone, but most of us is going to do like this, alright? If you have an image and you're looking for some text to add right there, you're going to add the text box right here, for example, and type everything you want. For example, you want to do that, sample text, and it will go inside the PowerPoint presentation. As you can see right here, that is really bothersome. There's no professionalism in this method. So I'm going to teach you a very simple way on how to make this look more professional. So first, you need to insert your images. Make sure they're going to be in full screen of all your slide. Next up, once you're here, go to Insert and then look for Shapes. Under black arrow, there should be the one that says Pentagon. This one right here. And then from here now, on the edge of your screen or edge of your Canva or PowerPoint, make sure you pull this one out. Now, if you're asking me what's going to be the size, so the answer to that one is depending on your own preference. If you want it shorter, that's going to be depending on you guys, but for me, I think this one right here works perfect. So I'm going to let it go right there. And for this one, I'm going to adjust that part right there to make it more appealing or professional. Just a little bit more, and there we have it. And now on this one, I'm going to rotate this one or flip it horizontally. Pull it down right there. Now a little tip for you to make sure you're aligned when pulling down, hold the shift key on your keyboard. So each time you move it right there, it's moving perfectly. Alright? Next up, make sure this edge right here and this edge of your shape will overpass. What do you mean by that? It is going to be this one. You'll notice on this edge right here, let me just zoom it in just for a little bit. There is an edge, right? So make sure you overpass that edge even just for a little bit. As you can see right there, because we're going to do some animations here. Let me just pull it up. Alright, let's overpass that one. As you can see, there's a line here. And then with this one, I'm going to make sure this is going to be duplicate. As you can see, we have two slides now. And from here, you need to duplicate this one, this exact shape, on the first slide. So there's a way to duplicate this one by simply right click and click on duplicate. But the most professional or efficient way to do this is if you click Control on your keyboard. So if I hit Control, you'll see right there, I have created a duplicate. But for now, I'm just going to slide it over and creating that line. You'll notice that there's going to be a line here, right? This awesome line right here. Just making it look more professional. Now I want you to select these two right here. Make sure they're selected. Go to Shape Format. And then with this one, Merge Shapes, click on Subtract. Now once you're done selecting these two shapes right there, go to Shape Format. Go to Merge Shapes and look for Subtract. You're gonna have this design right here. And from here, select Control key and then duplicate this same time. Make it look really awesome. Now once you're done doing this, go back on the previous one, select the shape, click on cut, go back here and paste it right there. Now the trick here is making sure they're aligned as much as you can. Perfectly like so. Now selecting every piece here, right click, there should be the align option here somewhere. So again, selecting everything, make sure they are selected. Now once you make sure they're aligned, those three pieces right there, go to Shape Format and click on Align. Make sure you click on Align Middle. Just making sure that everything is aligned perfectly. Now making sure under Shape Outline, choose No Outline. And this part right here is very important, so please pay attention. Now for this one, on the first shape rather, click Shape Fill, choose the eyedropper, and choose the part right here that has a color. Let me just remove my cursor here because it's really blocking the view. So again, for that first shape right there, go to Shape Format, go to Shape Fill, click on eyedropper, and let's look for a color that blends well with our background. I'm gonna go first on the wood right there. Second one, Shape Fill, eyedropper, this is gonna be by own perspective. I'm gonna choose that wall right there. So we have dark, light, so we need to look for something lighter. Go to Shape Format, Shape Fill, go on eyedropper, and I'm looking at this one right here or this one. I'm gonna go with this one. I think that's too white on my choosing. I'm gonna go back and look for something that's really pleasing to the eyes. What if this one right here? I think this should be perfect. So what's missing? We're just missing a text. Let me just add a text box here. Selecting right there, that will be Tutorialboxx sample video. And then I'm just adding this right there. Again guys, whatever you add here depending on your own preference. Let me just adjust that. I think we're good with this one. Now for the next step, making sure the eye catches the text. So on the first strip right here, or first shape, right click, look for format shape for this one. Go to fill, and the one that says transparency, put it up to 50. Now same drill on the right one or middle one, go to format shape. For this one, place it under 30. Now you might be asking me that is this a fixed amount? Is it going to be a fixed number? So that will be depending on your own preference. On the last one, I'm going to put 5%. And I think 50, 30, and 5 should work really fine. If you wanted to put up to 10, 20, or even 70, that's going to be depending on your own preference, alright? You'll notice that there is this transparency right there, the overlapping of the shape that we're doing earlier. So next step on the text, and this one right here, the holding shape, make sure they're grouped. So how do we do that? Just make sure you select them, and then click Ctrl G, or right click and there's a part right there that says group. Perfect, right? Next up, selecting all the 3 pieces by shift, clicking everything, and go to animations. Green one, look for the one that says fly in. So of course, you saw earlier that it flow in from the top. We need to make sure that this is going to be from right, as you can see right there. Just adjust this one a little bit if your text is not really viewing or not really showing up. I think this should be good enough. And then making sure that this really works. So again, selecting everything by shape, choose this one from right, and that should do it. Next one, for the start or click or the duration, this would be depending on your own preference, but if you want to copy mine, please do so. For the duration, I'm going to put here 0.75. That will be 0.75 seconds. Making sure there's still everything is selected, click animation panel or animation pane. You notice that all 3 elements here, or all 3 shapes, are coming in all together. So for the second one, do not change this first one, right? For the second one, have a delay of 0.01 or 0.1 second. For the last element or the third one, add 0.2. Again guys, this is going to be by your own preference. If you want to adjust those seconds or numbers, please do so. Now select all 3 of them, like this one right here. Click on the bottom section right there, look for the one that says effect options. You can have this. Now there should be a smooth start, smooth end, but bounce end would be the one for me. I'm gonna go for 0.5 seconds. Like so, click OK. At least that's how it looks like for now. So let's have a preview for this one. Again, this is my slide, and this is gonna be the next one. However, you'll notice for the next one, or next slide, I'm gonna have this. So I want to adjust the third one or the next slide after the one you have created. Now for the third one, to make sure that this is professional or smooth looking, go to transitions, making sure you're selecting the third slide. Go to transitions, and then the effect option should be from the right. Now this is how it should look like if playing it all together. So that's going to be our effect, and this is how it should look like. Pushing it all the way to the right, just like continuing the movement. And basically that's it. If you want to duplicate the second slide, I strongly suggest that rather than starting from scratch, and just change the text here to whatever you want, and basically having your fun from there. Alright? So again, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.